So I would like to talk about this topic, why you should not consider network marketing. And I am a big fan of network marketing. I'm a big believer in network marketing, but I also, over the years, I also realized that there are people that actually should not do it. They should not even start with that. So some of these reasons I would like to share with you. It's the same like if you are how you call it, vegetarian. If you are a vegetarian, you would probably not apply for a job in steakhouse, right? So yeah, maybe you can do it, but it will be daily struggle. So these suggestions are honest suggestions. I believe that people, when they feel that they are, in this category, they should not start with network marketing. First, and I put together five reasons. So 5 reasons why not to touch network marketing. First, if you don't like to talk to people or any communication with people, if you don't like people, you cannot be successful with network marketing. Basically, if you don't like talking to people or some interaction with people, it will probably not work. Yes, you can sell some products through, messaging people and not talking to them directly. You can run advertising and you can sell it through online store, and you don't even have to communicate with people this way. That's some of the ways how you can still build a business, still use network marketing concept, but not in that scale. If you are not ready to talk to people, it will be very difficult to make it bigger because it's about communication with people. It's about building trust. If people don't trust you, if you are somewhere, hidden behind the computer and you are not available, you don't want to make yourself available to do calls, to do videos, to do, whatever, meet with people face to face. It will be very difficult. Second reason or second category is when you believe that you only can work, and do it yourself better than anyone else. So if you prefer to work individually, then yes, again, you can reach some results in network marketing. You can sell, you can probably recruit some people, but if you have a bigger team, I mean, you have to communicate with them. You have to deal with other people. You are not the only one who do everything the best way. You should delegate and you should let other people to do the things. So if people in your team have that feeling that you are the superstar and the only person who can do presentation is you, then it's actually wrong, and you will probably find out very soon that your team is not growing. So that either change it or don't start with network marketing if you think that you should be doing everything because nobody else will do it the right way. Um, the third reason, and it's a big one, if you know everything, basically, if you know everything, and if you believe that you know everything, then it will be very difficult. I was listening to a blogger here in Czech Republic, and he knew everything. He was very smart. He knew everything, but he was, talking about some different topics, and one of them was health. And he said, "Well, it's very simple. If I got sick, then I go to the doctor. I got the pill, and he will, help me with that solution." So if people believe, that there are one solution and it has been proven by whatever science, whatever, but if they really believe that that's the only solution, then they are, very, the vision is very narrow. And in network marketing, you should have more wide perspective. You should, see things from different angles and be ready to listen to different people, listen to different opinions, different ways, different approaches, even though you've been, in business 10, 20 years, because the world is constantly changing. So if you believe that you know everything, then again you will not allow other people to give you suggestions, and then you will probably not be a good leader. So when you are closed minded, then people will not be really excited to work with you. So that again is some idea to maybe change it, or consider not joining network marketing. When you want to start making money from home, choose some other options. The fourth thing is, if you consider self-development bad work. I was in that category for sure when before I started with network marketing. And luckily enough, my friend Thomas gave me, I think it was cassette at the time, maybe CD, I'm not sure. Brian Tracy, and till that time, I only knew about Anthony Robbins, the big mouth guy. And I didn't really like him because he was really the US raw guy, screaming all around, and it didn't work with me. But Brian Tracy was the nice guy in suit, very professional, and professional way of speaking. So he got my attention, and through him, thanks to him, I actually tapped into self-development books, and tapes and CDs and stuff. But if you are like myself, that you don't believe in other people are um, are able to tell you what you should do in your life to make your life better, because it was my idea that why should I listen to anyone to tell me what I should do in my life. But I believe that this is very stupid decision. If you have a chance to listen to somebody who achieved something, who sharing with you their experience, the process which led them to where they are right now. Of course, it's important to kind of connect with that person and see if that person is really the person you should listen to. I'm not saying that everyone is, has the credit to tell you what you should do. Basically, you are the one who make the decision, right? But there are a lot of people that can really, really help you, and they are in self-development area, books, videos. You can find them anywhere. But again, if you believe that that self-development is something what you don't need because you are already great enough, then probably network marketing is not good fit, because network marketing is about constant self-development. And if you believe that you are perfect now, then it's very difficult to move forward. And the last one, and it's a huge one. I've been talking to thousands of people, and unfortunately, many people still believe that network marketing is about quick results. So if you expect quick results, then network marketing is not the business for you. And by the way, I don't know about any business where you can see quick results. I have a good friend, he's in traditional business, and he told me his story. When he got the idea about some business, he actually invested a lot of money. He probably borrowed some money from the bank, I'm not sure, but I think yes, because it was there was some big investments involved. And he told me that he got to black numbers. He was in red numbers before, because he put the money into the business and it didn't make them back. So it took him 5 years to get to black numbers. So he was constantly for 5 years investing money, time, of course, talking to people and everything. uh, until after 5 years he got to black numbers and he started to making profit. So yes, maybe there are some businesses where you can make money really fast. I'm not sure how, how it works. I believe that if you want to provide some value, there is some time involved in that as well. Of course, you can, um, sell something on the street and make immediate, cash from that, but that's not serious. That's not serious business. Even if you open very, very small coffee shop in your house where you don't have to pay a rent, it will take you some time to pay for the coffee machine or pay, somebody who is um, doing the coffee for you if it's not you yourself. So in network marketing, so many people believe that it's some magical fast way to make money, and it's not. It's about 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, maybe 5 years of work when you will see significant results. But then it's definitely worth it, because when you constantly doing something and doing the activities which will make you money, then you get to the point where it's starting to make sense. But it's like in every other business. So yeah, I think that's it from me for today. I always want to try to keep it short. Today it's already 20 minutes. In the future, I will try to do it in less than 10 minutes, hopefully. If you have any questions, any comments, I would really appreciate it. Vikas, nice to see you here. So hopefully you got some value out of it. I can't see any comments, so I think that's all from me for now, and see you next week, Tuesday, 5 o'clock Central European time, the same time like today. So thanks for watching. See you. Bye bye.